going on? It's your favorite diva, Dangerous Diva, and I'm back with my other fellow diva. Diva Nisi is here, guys.
Hey.
And we are here to give you your diva dosage of the day. I know you've been missing it.
Fiending
for it. So here we are. Let's get right into it. Don Diva, Whitney Houston. What a hard passing it was.
Right.
But he had, there was a really interesting interview with Oprah. It's like, it's crazy when Oprah sits down with you. She's like Mother Teresa.
Yes.
Like, I don't know what it is about her, but she's just a guru in the field. She's been doing it for years and years and years. But she sat down with Sissy Houston, the mother of the late great Whitney Houston, and her brother Michael Houston. And you know what? He confessed to actually
introducing her
to cocaine. Oh my God.
Her own brother.
Her own brother. And I know it's so easy to point the finger because everybody wants to point the finger at poor Bobby.
Bobby Brown.
The homie Bobby Brown. Shout out to Bobby Brown. Man, don't be cruel. Don't be cruel. But it's just sad to hear that her own brother introduced her to it. So all you that wanted to point the finger at Bobby, he was being very diplomatic and he just took the flack like, you know what? You don't know it, but she was already introduced to it way before she met me in the 80s. So her brother did it, and it's not really about pointing the fingers because you are your own person. You can't sit up there and blame her brother for doing it because she had to either go with it or not go with it. She was a grown woman. So she made the choice to actually try it, and he confessed on the show. And just the mom is just so torn apart because she raised him up in the church and, you know, to be God-fearing, and it's just sad. You can only do so much with your child. You train up a child in the way that they should go, like the Bible says, but at the end of the day, that person makes their own decisions at the end. So, I mean, you do have to do your job as a parent, but again, it's always the ball's in their court to make the decision. And you just hope like all the values and morals that you've instilled in them comes out and outweighs the bad. So sometimes you have to live through certain lessons, and sometimes you don't get to live through them. That's why it's best to live vicariously and learn from people's mistakes.
And YOLO, you only have one life.
Exactly, this YOLO stuff, like, you see where it gets you. You only have one life. What about that guy that tweeted that? He was like,
it ran straight into like a wall or something.
Crazy. You see what YOLO gets you? Not worth it. Get your life right.
Cherish your life.
Yes, get your life right. Dedicate your life to Christ. Keep God in place. Everything else, first place. Everything else will fall right on into place. Right on behind it. Everything can just go right along. So yeah, it's crazy. Still developing news on Whitney Houston. I mean, they're still saying that it wasn't, she was actually killed. It was actual murder. You know, they were saying she drowned in the tub, and now they were like, yeah, no. Yeah, so it's still developing news, but drugs were involved with it. So there's so many stories going around. Who knows what is true?